Hello, everyone. This is Mr. Taylor with a recap on Introduction to Synthetic Biology and Bioengineering, and using a synthetic biology game called hero.coli. Coli, excuse me. Yesterday, went over what is biology, obviously the study of living organisms. What does synthetic mean? Made by chemicals, synthesis, especially to imitate a natural product. It's man-made. What is engineering? The branch of science and technology concerned with the design, building, and use of engine machine structures, the application of science and math. What is synthetic biology? The design and construction of new biological parts, devices, and systems, and the redesign of existing natural biological systems for useful purposes. The engineering goal here is to build components that can be reliable and predictable, assembled into ever more complicated systems. Here are videos that we watched last week. Synthetic biology, design and engineering of simple biological systems that aren't found in nature. Why would we want to do this? We want to understand natural systems. One of the best ways to understand a system is to change or make new related ones. To fully understand a system, we should be able to predict an outcome. Okay? Engineers often look at biological systems and think that the systems are equivalent to electronic circuits. Here are some comparisons below. Previous class we talked about with this Ripslutter process of making bioluminescence. And we looked at some bioluminescence that is already natural. And then we watched some videos about how they're creating bioluminescence in plants, animals such as monkeys and cats, and fish. But the thing is, these engineers and scientists aren't just doing this just to do it, for the fun of it, if you will. What they are doing is actually doing this for research purposes. With regards to the cats and monkeys that glow in the dark, they're doing this for the simple fact of cats and monkeys can get a form of AIDS, so they're actually doing it for AIDS research, so they can see how it is moving through the systems of the animals. And with fish, they were trying to do it for specific organs, and it actually was almost a mistake, and the whole fish began to illuminate because they were trying to study specific organs within the fish while it was living and make it easier to view. And then we just talked about the fact there are synthetic biology contests in multiple countries and multiple universities, and expanding, and it's growing. All right. The next thing we went over was very specifically a game. This game is called, as you can see here, is a single-player 2D top-down adventure game where the hero, a tiny robot, has to explore a living world, collect and combine functional DNA fragments in order to engineer and control the abilities of his bacterium companion. During their adventure, they will have to face obstacles and challenges with the help of synthetic biology. Okay, an overview of this. This is what the game looks like. And we'll be using the demo here. The main features of the game are collecting and crafting DNA bricks to create your own abilities, explore an interactive living world at the scale of a cell, resolve realistic challenges and puzzles based on life science, and discover learning synthetic biology. All right. There are educational goals here. This was actually made for students. It's a simulation. It uses biobricks. We use research purposes, and it's fun. I mean, it's a fun game. Okay, and what we're going to be doing with synthetic biology is making our own characters by using cellular functions for genetic devices for 4 types of real biobricks and functional unit of DNA that allows expression of phenotypes. And for example, what will happen here is this flagellum that's coming off, which is like Different microorganisms have them. Cilia in your throat is like this. It helps move the saliva up and down your throat. You're actually taking different DNA parts here, as you can see, and you put them together for phenotypes to create more. Okay. The game pretty much has 3 levels: easy, medium, hard. We're going to be pretty much using the easy and medium function, not so much the hard level. Okay. This is the site you will download it from, right here. When you go to start the game, it will load and gives you the introduction. I recommend reading it. You hit continue. It talks about the level and what you're going to be doing. And there's the game. For movement, you can use your arrow keys, which will turn you in different directions. Or you can click with the mouse and it'll allow you to move. Now, if you touch the red area, it will lower your health rating. We'll look at that momentarily. But the point of this is to get different DNA strands and genetic material. And what happens when you get that, you get this message, and you can end up doing more with it. So you have this hyperflagellation, which is low, allows you to move, and then you can hit OK, and what you'll notice is now I have 2 flagellums. Okay. Now, you can do different things here. Like you're gonna have to move these pieces, but what you'll notice if the blue bubbles will move you. Okay, now back to the presentation. As I said, red will destroy your health, blue bubbles push you around. You have your health that shows you your energy, your medium info, meaning the water you're in, its temperature. We know it's water due to the pH of being 7. Here is your craft. When you go into craft, when you start off with your basic inventory, this is what you are. And but as you have the low flagellum, you start seeing you have different material, genetic material. So then you can actually end up mixing and matching, and that's how I took my 2-tail, and I actually, when I got more genetic material, I was able to synthetically create a 3rd tail. Okay. After the game, we went over GMOs. And as I stated previously, that we're not talking about politics of GMOs. We're just literally talking about what they are, number 1. 2, how they relate to synthetic biology. Then we watched this video. All right. Which I recommend watching. It's about 5 minutes, and it's about GMOs, and it uses the papaya plant in Hawaii and how the papaya plant was dramatically decreasing the fruit of it because of a virus that was being spread by insects, to the point where it was cutting millions and millions of millions of tons of production of papaya each year in half. And it was slowly just killing it off, the fruit of it. So they genetically modified the papaya plant so that it would be resistant to the virus, which now like 71% of papaya plants come for this. Okay. All right. After that, we looked at the pros and cons, brought to you by the healthresearchfunding.org. Better overall quality and taste, more resistant to disease, and more nutrition benefits. And I'll let you read those. And then we went over the negatives. Causes environmental damage. There's no economic value, and there's been a massive growth in allergies, food allergies, and etc. Okay. Well, thank you, and take care.